Welcome to E-class of DePaul School, Baripada. Children, I am your language teacher, Tapas sir. Welcome you to this special class. How are you all children? I am sure you are fine at home. So children, today I have come with a new lesson for Standard 6 students in grammar. Lesson 4, noun case. So we'll start the lesson now. Lesson 4, noun case. This lesson is very important for your exam point of view, your half yearly exam. So we'll discuss about this lesson today. So my request to you all children, please watch this video attentively and try to know, listen it carefully so that you can know more about this lesson, noun case. Let's begin the lesson. First, we will know what is case of a noun. The case of a noun tells us about the position of that noun in a sentence. Means, in a particular sentence, a noun in which position, whether it is in the subjective position, possessive position, or objective position, you can read the sentence and know about that noun easily. And to know about that noun in which position it is, that is called noun case. So children, now we will know a noun in which case. First of all, before that, we should know how many cases of nouns are there. Actually, there are 3 cases of noun. First is nominative case, second is objective case, third one is possessive case. These are the 3 cases of a noun. Now we will know about these 3 cases in detail. You please watch it carefully. First we will talk about nominative case. Begin with nominative case. When a noun is used as the subject of the verb, it is said to be in nominative case. Means, in a particular sentence, by seeing the position of a noun, the noun behaves as it is the subject of that particular sentence. We can say that noun is in nominative case. How it is? Through these examples, I will show you. Example number A, the school is closed on Sunday. In this particular sentence, children, you can see, I have marked in blue color, school. School is the subject of a sentence, of this sentence. So, here the noun school is the nominative case. Example number B, these berries are ripe and tasty. In this particular sentence, berries I have colored it blue to show you that it is the subject, or this berries in the subject of the particular sentence here. So this berry is a noun in nominative case. Next is C, father gave the poor man some money. In this sentence, the father gave some money to a particular poor man. Here, father is the subject of the sentence. So, here we are talking about father. What does he do? He gives some money to the poor man. So, father is the subject of the sentence, and the noun which is in the subject form of the sentence is in nominative case. So, in this above sentence, school, berries, father are all the subjects of the sentence. So, they are in nominative case. Is it clear, children? Okay. Now, we will move on to the next bit. Bit number 2, that is objective case. When a noun is used as the object of the verb, it is said to be in the objective case. Means in a particular sentence, when we see that noun is in the form of object of that verb in that sentence, we say that noun to be in the objective case. How it is, children? See these examples. Example 1. Mother bought a pretty frock for Sarah. Mother being the subject of the sentence. What does she do? She bought a pretty beautiful frock for Sarah. Here Sarah is the object form in this sentence. Sarah is the noun in the object form of this particular sentence. Next, bit number 2. Manisha is talking to her friends. Manisha being the subject of the sentence. To whom she is talking? She is talking to her friends. Friends is in the object form in this particular sentence. Bit number 3. The spectators cheered on the girls. The spectators are cheering to whom? They are cheering to the players. So spectators cheered on the players. The players here in the object form of the sentence. So the above sentence, Sarah, friends, players, these nouns are in the object of the sentence. So they are said to be in the objective case. Means the noun which in the form of object in a particular sentence, they are said to be in the objective case. Now we will move on to the third bit. This bit we will talk about possessive case. Very important one, children. Please see it. When we add apostrophe s to a noun, it shows ownership or possession of an object. Is called possessive case. Means when any noun we just add apostrophe s to it, that noun changes to possessive case. Here are some examples to show you how it is. The children's books are laying on the table. Here children is plural, more than one children. So it is in plural form. We just put apostrophe s to it to show you that books are belongs to the children. Bit number 2. The girls' laughter echoed in the house. Here whose laughter echoed in the house? The girls' laughter echoed in the house. As you can see, children, girls are plural. So we just add apostrophe to it to show in possessive form. Bit number 3. Grandfather's spectacles are missing. Whose spectacles are missing? Grandfather's. So grandfather here singular. So we just put apostrophe s to it to make it is in possessive case. So in this sentence, 3 sentences, children's, girls, grandfathers are in the possessive form as they are having apostrophes to it. Now we will know how to change a noun to in possessive form. How do we form a possessive case of noun? First we will start with singular nouns. Singular nouns form their possessive case by adding apostrophe s. You can see blue color I have done apostrophe and s. Kusum's book. Whose book? Kusum's book. Here we can say the books belonging to Kusum. How we can say that it books belonging to Kusum? Because Kusum is a noun having apostrophe s. As I told you, children, apostrophe s added to a particular noun changes that particular noun into possessive form. So here the books belongs to Kusum. Bit number 2. My uncle's car. Here also same thing, uncle singular. We just put apostrophe s to it, it changes into possessive form. The car belonging to my uncle. Whose car is this? The car belongs to my uncle. So uncle's car, apostrophe s to it. So uncle become possessive case. Here both Kusum and uncle are singular nouns. So you just added apostrophe s to it and it changes into possessive case. Now, when we talk about plural nouns that ends with s from their possessive by adding just apostrophe. That means the noun which ends with s in their plural form, we need not put apostrophe s to it, we just put apostrophe to it to change it into what? Possessive form. Here I have done some examples for you children. The girls' performance, you can see girls in plural form. So I have just put apostrophe to it after s, and it changes into what? Possessive form. The performance given by the girls. Bit number 2, the cat's tail. Here also cats, it is a plural. So I have just put apostrophe s after s. The tails of the cats. Now children, we will talk about the nouns that do not end with s in their plural form. Then what we do to it to change into possessive form. Plural nouns that do not end in s from their possessive by adding apostrophe s means the noun is in plural form, but we write apostrophe s to it. But previous case I have told, if the noun is in plural form, we just put apostrophe. But here this case is the noun itself showing that it is in plural form without having s to it. So what do? We just put apostrophe s to show it is in possessive form. Like the woman's laughter. Woman, we can see W-O-M-E-N. So W-O-M-E-N is a plural form of woman. Woman, apostrophe s, laughter. The laughter of the woman. So woman is in plural form. We just added apostrophe s to it to change it into possessive case. Here second bit, the children's demand. The demands of the children means the children, it is plural noun. So as it is plural noun but it doesn't end with s, so we just put apostrophe s to it to make it possessive case. Now children, we will know about some nouns that are non-living things, where we don't use apostrophe s in their possessive form. We do not use apostrophe s for non-living things. We do not say the table surface, means table is a non-living thing. We don't write the table surface. Rather, we say the surface of the table. As table is a non-living thing, so in non-living things, we generally do not use apostrophes. So we say the surface of the table. We don't say the chairs are. We don't say the chairs are. Rather, we say the arms of the chair. The arms of the chair, because here chair is also a non-living thing. So both table and chair are non-living things. So we don't write apostrophe s to it. Rather, we say what? The surface of the table, the arms of the chair. Okay. Next, we will start the exercise portion of the lesson. First, bit number A, read this sentence, write whether the highlighted nouns are in the nominative case or accusative case or possessive case. Means the sentence is given and highlighted words are also given there. These highlighted nouns, you have to find out whether those nouns in that particular sentence in objective case, nominative case or in possessive case. So we'll start question number 1. Amina bought oranges. Here highlighted noun is oranges. So as it is showing that in the sentence it is in the object form, so it is said to be accusative case. Bit number 2, the school is closed on Sunday. The school here in the subject form, so it is nominative case. Bit number 3, mother bought a pretty frock for Sarah. Here mother is subject but Sarah is object of the sentence, so it is accusative case or objective case. You must follow the rules of the games. Here we are talking about the rules of the game. So rules here, nominative case. So we can say these highlighted nouns are used in the sentence having accusative, nominative or subjective or possessive form by seeing the position of that particular noun. So many more questions are there in this bit. I will provide you all the questions with answers. You don't worry about this, children. These are just example to show you how to find out the case of that particular noun. Now we'll move on to bit number B. Underline the nouns in the sentence and identify the case. Here some nouns are underlined. You can see it in the question. Just we have to find out the case of it. The lilies are beautiful. Here lilies is the subject, so it is nominative case. Question number 2. These berries are ripe and tasty. Here also berries is the subject of the sentence, so it is nominative case. Manisha is talking to her friends. Here Manisha is subject, but friends are object of the sentence, so objective case. And question number 4. The book's cover is attractive and colorful. The book's cover is attractive and colorful. Books, you can see apostrophe s is added to it, so it is no doubt possessive case. So here also in this bit more questions and answers are there. I will show you, I will give you, children. These are the examples or sample. You can know that how to find out a noun in what case it is in a particular sentence. Now we will do the bit number C. Rewrite the sentence using the possible case of the noun highlighted. Means in this particular sentence some nouns are highlighted and you have to rewrite using it in the sentence. The sentence were the parents were happy at the success of their daughter. Question number 1. The parents were happy at the success of their daughter. Highlighted noun is daughter. The parents were happy at their daughter's success. So this daughter, using this daughter in the possessive form, we can write like this in this sentence. The parents were happy at their daughter's success. Question number 2. The tail of the monkey was long and straight. Here monkey is the highlighted noun. How we can use in the possessive case? The monkey's tail was long and straight. The monkey's tail was long and straight. You can see both daughter and monkey are two nouns we change into possessive case by using a apostrophe s to it. So in this bit also some questions are there, more questions are there. I will also give answer of it to you children. So we will move on to the next bit, that is bit number D. What is it? It is rewrite the sentence correctly or make correction to the sentence. The chair's arm is broken. In this sentence, it is something error is there in this particular sentence. You have to find out the error and write the correction. I have done for you children. See the answer. The arm of the chair is broken. As I told you, chair is non-living thing, so we cannot use apostrophe s to it. The arm of the chair is broken. Correct answer. Question number 2. The horse stables were accidentally burned down. Answer is the horses stables were accidentally burned down. Horses we don't write HORSE as apostrophe s. Horses we generally write HORSES apostrophe only, because horses plural we just add apostrophe s to it. Bit number 3 or question number 3. The baby's mother were missing. Babies plural, but here the error is in the spelling. It should be the baby's apostrophe s. Baby's apostrophe mother was missing. The correct answer is baby's mother was missing. Now we move on to the next bit, that is bit number E. Write the possessive form of the following, putting the apostrophes in the correct place. Write the possessive form of the following, putting the apostrophes in the correct place. First, question number 1. The dance of the little girl. The dance of the little girl. We have to change this into possessive form. The little girls dance. The little girls dance. As girl is the noun here in the sentence. So as we know, if we will add apostrophes to a particular noun, it will change into possessive form. Question number 2. The complaint of the customer. The complaint of the customers. It should be, because customer is plural, it should be the customer's complaint. The customers, because plural nouns have ending with s, we don't use apostrophe s, only apostrophe. So the customer's complaint. In this bit also some extra questions are there. I will provide the answer to it. So these are to show you how it can be changed to a normal sentence to a possessive sentence. So children, I have taught you this lesson. I am sure you will be attentively watching this video now, and at home repeatedly you watch this video so that every minute detail about this lesson I have discussed here, you can know it and you can clear every doubt regarding this lesson. Please, my request to you that you should be sincere while watching this video, because these lessons will surely come in your half yearly exam. Thank you children for watching this video. God bless you.